Hello, everyone, and welcome to the United Hotspot. Now, there is a fake rumor that has started flying around so faster than the locusts that attacked the Egyptians as Moses was trying to rescue the Israelites from their captivity. Listen, this rumor is not true. There is this rumor that apparently uh, our boss, Erik Ten Hag, has been sacked. Now, guys, or is about to be sacked. Guys, this is not true. Of course, these Erik Ten Hag out guys bandwagon trying to get the very first opportunity to try and again restart an agenda that had gone silent. Honestly, I think it is not the time for us to go into this kind of propaganda. I think we need to protect our manager because if there is any chance for us to finish in a respectable position, we've got to be backing, not trying to beat our own, especially at this time now. Whereas perhaps the hopes have gone, the hopes of us finishing among the top four have sort of gone among many of us. I think, honestly, it is only right and fair that we focus on a bit of what more can be done to salvage what is seeming to be a terrible season. Because if we start this talk now, Erik Ten Hag, he's human. He has had enough of it. He will probably capitulate, and even the FA Cup that we have a chance of winning might also disappear like that. So I'm here to address these rumors to tell you it is not true. INEOS is yet to make a decision on the future of Erik Ten Hag. No matter the speculations and the links with so many managers, including Thomas Frank and name them, Disabri, name them. The links will be there because it's a Man United job, and always those links are going to be there. It's good Erik Ten Hag knows it, but it is not true that Ten Hag has been sacked already and is now, pending a loss to Chelsea or Liverpool and it's done. No, it is not true. That's hate speech being sent on our manager, but also it's perhaps intended to disorganize us and we lose focus on what matters right now, the battle for the top four. We need to be sticking together now more than ever to prove to you that he's not gone, he's not going anywhere yet. He's being at the forefront of planning for the preseason. We know that we are going to be in the US during preseason. I think part of the games is we'll be playing against Arsenal, actually, like we did in the last preseason. And he's a big plan in this. He's at the heart of this planning. I don't think there would be bothering him with these plans if he's not going to be there. He wouldn't be, because then that would mean they are, I think, not clear on what they want to do. The reality is Ten Hag, yes, might be under pressure, as you always be. The moment you take up the job, you sign up to be Man United manager, the pressure is going to be there. But Ineos' focus now is on the players before getting into the manager and whether he's right or wrong, he's good or bad. It's on two things: getting a director of football. If we don't have a director of football, what do we do? At least it is confirmed that Omar Berada will join us. They will then try to start the season with Omar Berada as we figure out whether we shall push for Dan Ashworth or get a solution or a backup to come and replace Dan Ashworth as a second option. Two, the other thing that Ineos is focusing on is the players. Which players should be leaving? Where will they go? Which players should we keep? Which players should be coming in? That is the plan. That is what Ineos is doing. The plan for Ineos is to ensure that the manager, whether it's Erik Ten Hag or not, is relieved of most of the work they have been doing to focus more on being a head coach. That's the Ineos plan. So forget about this whole hate speech on Erik Ten Hag. Yes, we are bitter, we are sad, we are not happy about where we are, about how we're performing. But guys, we've got 9 games to the end of the season, 9 games to salvage something in the Premier League. But about 2 games, depending on how we perform, to win the FA Cup title. We've got a Coventry that we should be able to beat, and a final where we finished at the last stage and lost to Man City. There is something to salvage in this season, and it is the right time now for the devil to come and try to pounce and disorganize us. Let's not let him in. Let's focus on backing our manager with hope and faith and belief that things will go well. So forget about this hate speech. And I know many of us as United supporters love to jump on the bandwagon. If we hear these hate speech rumors and linking Erik Ten Hag away to a sack and all, many of you will jump on it and also try to refuel it. Now, I think I believe in moving on. Yes, there was a stage where I was part of the bandwagon. I was saying the decision should be made, it should be sacked, but I don't think we are there now. I don't think it's there now. Now it's clear that Erik Ten Hag has shown and proved to us that he actually can be a good manager if he needed to prove himself. It is now down to the players, but we also know that Ineos is coming in to change things around. So what we shout now, Ten Hag out, Ten Hag in, does not matter because the summer is coming. The season is going to end. The new football owners are there. INEOS is there to call the shots, and we know they will call the shots. So let's give it time. So for me, this is a wrong timing for these fake rumors. It's a wrong timing, and that's why I needed to address it on arrival. This is the wrongest timing for us to go into this Ten Hag out, back him or sack him and all situation. And I love that INEOS are still silent about it. Of course, many fans will try to push them to come and out publicly and give a comment on this, but I think the smart thing is what they're doing. Stay silent until the end of the season. Let's see. Let's try to push for the best we can get from the season, and hope that the best is good enough for us to be in the Champions League, where I don't think we don't belong, at least to be honest, if I'm being fair. But again, we are Man United. So there is always going to be that hope that we can make it. So let's wait and see, and hope that we can be there, as we do hope that INEOS will help us pioneer the love for Manchester United and the performance and success of Manchester United again. That is in the summer. For now, guys, be calm, be humble, be patient, and wait. Let's not jump onto this bandwagon. But we can now attack the players. Honestly, Erik ten Hag has had enough of it. We can now stick to the players, because where it is now, it is out of the hands of the manager. This is completely out of the manager's hands. It's the players. We know that we can select every day. I don't think there is anything to be smart about the Man United starting 11. I think we can all predict every game. We can do Erik ten Hag's job to name the starting 11, to make the substitutions. I think all of us now are able to do that, because I mean it's obvious. Things that seem to be simple and obvious now, but it's the players now to take responsibility. There is nothing new Erik ten Hag is telling these players. There are no new tactics Erik ten Hag is going to have to bring and invoke between now and games. Just now game management, and it goes to the senior players to take charge, to take responsibility on the pitch. Erik ten Hag will just give them the platform, select them, and most of the players are always injured. So the obvious ones who will start are known. So it's now upon them to take in their matters in their hands. So we need to cut the man some slack, let him rest. I think he has had it. He has been stressed enough. He has been called all sorts of names. He has been attacked by legends and club failures and flops alike. He has been attacked by fans who have never sniffed Old Trafford. He has been attacked by Man U and non-Man United supporters alike. He has been attacked by everyone. And I think he has lived through the worst of it. We don't need to now attack him for his decisions. We attacked him enough for letting go of De Gea and bring in Andro Nana, for how he treated Cristiano Ronaldo, for Jadon Sancho. Guys, come on. Do we hate Erik ten Hag this much? That even when it's clear that the problem is the players, we are still going for his head when we are in a chase for a top four. I think, for me, that's not who we are. We cannot be proud of ourselves. If we really start this hate speech and things go bad, we should look back and think maybe we're not as supportive, and we might underestimate the importance of our support. Trust me, it's so important in everything. But also, they say you never know what you have until you lose it. I feel like Erik ten Hag might have enough of it, and after the summer, he might come out himself and say, you know what, take your job. And we'll again go back and struggle in the market to find the right manager to come and fit into this structure. So I honestly think, for me now, let's focus on finishing the season. It's not really 9 games are not a year. I mean, the season ends on the 11th of May. Should be. We play Arsenal. Guys, let's focus on these remaining games and see what's the best we can milk from the remaining games as Manchester United. What is the best we can milk from them? And if it's good enough, maybe we'll stick with the manager. If it's not good, INEOS knows what to do. They'll sack him and you'll be happy. For now, just be calm, but you can attack the Rashfords who are not performing. You can attack these players for the Brunos who are not performing. You can attack the Garnachos who are looking selfish. You can attack Hoyland if he's given chances and is not barring them. You can attack these individuals, but let's just cut the manager some slack, guys. Let's cut Erik ten Hag some slack. Honestly, that's my honest plea. That's my what I request. It's a request. It's a plea. It's a humble request from me to you. Just cut Erik ten Hag some slack. The reality is, he has done what he can do. He has tried to do what he can do. He has shown us what he can do and not do. And we at least by this time know what he's made of. So we cannot just be there every minute and every second attacking him, and attacking him. Guys, when will it end? This is to disorganize us. We are disorganizing our own self. Being hoisted by our own petard is where we're headed. My name is Webb. This is the United Hotspot. Subscribe and forget about the hate speech and the fake news, and don't be a part of it, especially in this social media era.